Yeah, please don't include me in that.
Wade's fanfic is him with a Pokemon harem. He's got Vaporeon. He's got Gardevoir.
I'm sure someone's already done it.
That's silly.
He's got Low Bunny.
I would
It's just
never
Pokemon harem.
do that.
As soon as the episode ends, he's gonna run to his room and go on his computer and immediately delete like 17 files he has on his desktop.
He goes to his room, starts deleting all the scripts he had. Well, this is a bad
he takes
idea.
a fire axe to his hard drive.
He's writing notes. He's writing notes as we speak.
Take his phone.
Stop it.
Take his phone.
Stop it.
What? What are you talking about?
Pokemon. Stop. We're giving him ideas. Stop it. Stop talking. In 5, 4, 3, 2. I still hear your voice when you sleep next to me. I still in my dreams. Forgive me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. Take away, Wade.
Oh, is that the? And every time we touch, I don't know the words, but I know the song now.
Welcome back to another episode of ShinoBroz podcast. I'm Sly.
I'm Wade.
And we have a special guest today with us, not physically, but he's here.
Harry Potter. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, special guest.
Coming to you live from the closet.
Who
Jesus?
said that?
Who said that?
Beneath the staircase, it's your boy Harry P.
What up? We got Jamoki. Remote.
What up?
I guess remote. I don't.
Faceless,
Remoki.
disembodied Jamoki.
He ain't got no camera on him, but he's here, and we gonna talk about
What are we talking about? He's right here.
We're talking about. We're talking about no. We're talking about. We're talking about no. What are you talking about?
He's right here.
Peekaboo.
I don't know.
I pull up on the screen out of nowhere.
Yeah. No, you're sitting
Just
beside
post my
us.
photo up on there.
I just
Oh,
I
we're-
don't know what you're going to be, but you're right here.
Yeah, you're right here. Bring out Teddy Ursula and we're gonna put his face on it.
No, I was gonna
No,
do
what
that.
we do, each ShinoBroz picks a stuffed animal to represent us, and then when we audibly come into the episode, we just have that stuffed animal sitting on the couch.
With a cutout face. And
Exactly.
Just
we're doing it.
the Toy Story episode.
Here we go. All right. How you been, Jericho? How you been, man?
I've been good. I've been trying to better myself. Eating cleaner, exercising more, so I'm feeling good and doing good.
Yeah. Speaking of eating cleaner,
Nice.
I've been trying to eat clean. I'm trying to do a keto diet. Maybe we should have had Wiz get his input in this, but
Nah, he's had his episode.
yeah, he knows nothing about health and good food.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's had his episode. This is Jericho's episode.
That's true. But yeah, I've been trying to eat clean too. And yesterday I went grocery shopping, and I was just trying to find things that didn't have a lot of sugar or no sugar. And I was very disappointed. I went grocery shopping. We spent $150 on groceries. I only have one thing with 0 sugar. So I guess I'm just drinking green tea for the rest of this week. And
This is America.
yeah, yeah. A lot of unhealthy dyes and a lot of sugars and a lot of things. It's kind of upsetting.
I like how you guys say you're eating cleaner as you walked in on me eating 2 hot dogs and Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and now I'm drinking a Red Bull.
After your Pepsi that you just had. How
After the Pepsi that I had with the food.
about you, Jagger? How you eating clean?
Not like that. My stomach still likes me.
Well, I'm experimenting, okay? I'm experimenting because I heard that if you go on this keto diet and the first week's gonna suck because you know your body's addicted to the sugars and stuff that you've had before. So I'm trying to see if I can eat clean, get rid of the sugars and everything out of my system and just eat clean. And I'm supposed to have more energy where instead of burning through I guess carbohydrates, is that what the body takes, and sugars, it's gonna just burn through the fat for energy, and that's what I'm banking on. Gotta get this body right for, you know, the swimsuit season. All right,
Hell yeah.
I'm starting to get that beer gut, that lower gut going on. I can't get rid of it, so I'm trying to get rid of that.
But you don't drink beer though.
Yeah, that's my problem. You see my dilemma.
You got the donut gut.
I had 2 donuts yesterday, and
Oh no, you're contributing to it. You
listen,
made your daily deposit to the donut bank.
listen. Why is eggs still like $5, $6 a carton?
I don't know, but
That's-
I'm trying my own experiment where I just eat as much trash as possible so that my stomach gets used to when we don't have food anymore.
Okay.
I can survive on
You just
anything.
got better. Why are you doing this to yourself?
he just got the okay to eat hot Cheetos again, and now he's like,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna ruin my stomach.
My gastro
At
said.
this point, you're asking for it.
My gastro said, "You can eat spicy stuff. I don't see why you can't. You know your body, you know your body better than anyone else." And I'm like, bet. Gonna
I'm gonna test my limits. What doesn't kill
That
me
sounds
makes
like
me
the most
stronger.
neutral. That sounds like the most neutral doctor take ever. Just yeah, you can do what you want. Like I don't recommend it. But I mean, you can if you want. I'm not going to judge you.
Well, I think what it is, he doesn't have a diagnosis for me yet. It's like IBS maybe. So now it's like just throw whatever you can at it to see what's going on.
See what sticks.
Let's
Yeah.
see what triggers you.
And right now, Flamin' Hot Cheetos and hot dogs still doing pretty good.
Hey, I just want you to remember that if something does happen, you're gonna have to go through the healthcare process again. And do you really want to go through that?
Oh no, actually not.
Maybe you should eat healthier. Anyways, in other news, we were going to talk about the Pokemon stuff, but we're going to try to save it for next week when Samson gets here and get Jericho back on again. But I'm going to touch lightly on it because apparently recently, have you guys? I mean, you probably don't, but
What are your thoughts on Typhlosion and his allegations?
Oh my god! Yeah, let's go there. Let's go there real quick.
I'm gonna bring it up when Samson's
Listen.
here again.
Listen. It's so stupid. It's stupid because
Here's the thing: I don't really know anything about it. I read briefly on it, so I'm coming in with no knowledge of this. So go ahead, hit me with everything, both of you. Give me your statements. I'll be the judge.
Go ahead, Wade. Go ahead.
From what I understand, it was like something, I don't know if it was in all the Pokédex or just a Japanese Pokédex, but there's a story of Typhlosion like actually having relations with a human girl.
Hmm.
And that's what I know about it.
Is it?
I don't know the age of the girl. I just know that it was a human girl in a Typhlosion.
Bestiality is still a thing. All right, Jericho, make your case.
What did you hear?
So, right off rip, let me just say this. The only reason this went so viral is because it is a popular Pokemon. Can we establish that? Is that a good foundation we can build upon right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You are not far off. There was 2 different things I've heard. I'm trying to look up as we're talking about it.
I gotta
One was he found a lost woman in the woods, and then they joined physically in a way that typically a man and a woman would.
I'll allow
The
that.
other-
Continue.
Right. The other, which I think is the more stretched out for the sake of the memes, was that there wasn't consent on both sides of that engagement.
Oh, okay.
Now, as typical amongst a good number of Pokemon, their initial design is based upon folklore. Typhlosion is no exclusion of that. although his lore is more so aligned with the Hisuian form, which recently came out with Legends Arceus, which is the fire ghost type that, according to its dex, it guides lost spirits to rest, essentially.
Okay.
But this was all drawn up from basically unused concept art and lore that they basically, when they were theory crafting how to make this Pokemon, they had it typed in or submitted somewhere, and someone leaked this unused lore and then said, "Oh, let's make a meme out of it." So
Yeah, so it's not even
Yeah.
like it's not even canon.
it is. There's nothing that is canon about it.
Guilty.
It's just like rough draft. Someone leaked the rough draft of their concept art.
So it's like a fanfic, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, no. Because it was from the people who made it, but it's like scrapped. So it's not canon, but it's
How this?
just past.
Wait, so how'd the
ideas.
story get out?
It was
Okay,
part
it
of
was
the
one
leak,
of the leaks.
Game
Yeah.
Freak leak.
I don't know. It
'Cause
sounds
the
so P. Diddy
folklore-
to me.
I believe the folklore, the way it goes, is that the creature is a shape. I don't know the actual name. It's a Japanese name. I can't recall. But it's a shape-shifting creature. And so it changed to a human form to trick the young girl. And then it's like, surprise, I'm actually a creature. But that was the foundation of the lore of Typhlosion that eventually they scrapped and did not use.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the other Pokemon, like Lapras, Octillery, and all them, I have nothing to say about them. I have no idea.
I don't know theirs. I only know the Typhlosion one. I
Yeah,
did see
but
a
that
meme.
was the one that
Didn't-
was going around.
I did see a meme though of like Pokemon that aren't having a great year this year, and it did have all
Yeah.
the ones from the leaks.
Man,
Yeah.
ever since P. Diddy came out, everyone's getting allegations. I thought Pokemon was safe.
I mean, Drifloon was part of that, but that's
That's
known.
canon, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's canon. That's known that they take.
That is
children
in the
away.
dex.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Didn't Ash Ketchum kiss Latios or something?
That is also up for interpretation entirely. Like, when was the last time you seen the movie?
Like, did he
Genuinely.
use tongue? How bad? How
Okay.
bad was this kiss?
Hold on.
Was it a peck on the
We're not
cheek?
taking this
Or...
off the rails. Okay, we're walking through this now.
Okay.
I didn't want to do this, but now we got to walk through it.
Alrighty.
So in the movie, it's Pokemon Heroes the movie. It's the 5th movie in the series of movies.
Hold on,
Anyway,
wait. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I've never seen the 5th one. I stopped
okay,
at 3.
Okay. Well, continue, Jericho.
okay. Well, then I'll try to keep it as spoiler free as possible. in
I mean,
case
I
you ever
know
decide to
of
watch
it. You can spoil it.
Okay. So basically, in the movie's about Latios and Latias, which are the two Eon mythical Pokemon. Well, not mythical, Eon Pokemon from the Hoenn region.
Yeah.
In the movie, Latias has an ability that it can transform into the shape of a human.
Oh.
It just happens to choose the form of the girl who is her caretaker, which is, I believe her name's Bianca. Where
I have heard
the
this,
confusion lies, where the confusion lies is that the clear distinction between Latias and Bianca is that Bianca wears the white hat and obviously she can talk. Latias doesn't have the hat and she can't speak.
Oh, so she pulled a Little
The
Mermaid.
story plays it. So the story plays out, all happy endings, whatever. And Ash and the gang are getting ready to leave. And so Bianca's, I think, father is like, oh, hey, Bianca, come down here. Ash and them getting to leave. And when she's leaving, I think it's like an art studio, she grabs a drawing she made, but she leaves behind her hat on the, I think it's called a steezel or a stand, basically where the
easel?
drawing was placed on. Easel, thank you.
Desk.
So she leaves behind the hat. And so she runs down to the docks, she presents Ash with the photo, or with the drawing, and then kisses him on the cheek. But because she never speaks, and she's not wearing the hat, there's no clear indication if it was actually Bianca, or if it was Latias.
Oh, okay.
But people, like Sly, are taking the meme route and saying, it's creepy, it's weird, it's a Pokemon.
I mean, people kiss their
But it's
Pokemon.
no, they don't. I
It's
think
no,
that's
it's
just, I don't know
no,
what
it's
game
no
you're
different than
playing.
kissing your dog or cat.
I think that's just. I think whatever game you're playing is not from the Pokemon company themselves. But hey, do you?
Hey,
Don't let me yuck your yum. Okay, I'm just saying.
it's just a Pokemon, Batman. It's just a Pokemon.
He's a Pokemon. Man,
Goodness gracious.
so you getting the Gardevoir? Should I get that for Jonah's favorite Pokemon is a Gardevoir.
Oh God!
And I'm thinking about getting him
I know the kind of
Pokemon
man
Center.
you are.
You think that would be a good gift?
This is my advice to you. I know you're going. This is my advice to you.
Uh-huh.
If you try to shop for products for specific Pokemon, for the example of the conversation, we'll say Gardevoir. All I will say is tread lightly. I don't know from experience, but I will just say tread lightly. That's all I'll say.
Have you seen the Pokemon Center thing?
That does not narrow it down.
The plush that they made?
No.
Oh,
You haven't seen it?
No, but I'm guessing it's
Well,
probably
that's
like
right. Jericho's
to
on
scale if
social
you're
media
bringing it
now.
up.
oh yeah.
So
They-
listen.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about it was it the last episode or episode before that?
It was either last or I don't know.
So it's the Pokemon Center Instagram posted the picture of the life-size
It's a life-size Gardevoir.
yeah.
Like I said, just say
Okay.
God of War,
Okay.
but put Voir.
I'm not good with English.
Those are two
Anyways,
very different things.
so
God of War.
they posted that the official like Pokemon Instagram posted that, and then all the comments under it were just, "Oh God, what have you done, Pokemon Center? Don't do
Yeah.
it! Don't do it! You made a grave mistake." It is just everyone saying no.
Okay, first of all, again, at the end of the day, do you?
Yeah.
This thing is $450. Who is paying that much for a
You know
plush?
who's paying for those? People who bought those are putting it in like schoolgirl uniforms. They're dressing it up,
Man.
and it's posable.
You say it's freaking $400. You know how much a real doll costs? You
It
shouldn't.
is-
You're married.
This thing is 5'3".
It's just a Pokemon, Batman. It's just a Pokemon.
Yeah, that's terrible, horrible.
I
When's
think this
Baneri
plush
come?
is
Or not
taller than my
Baneri?
wife.
when's Lopunny come out?
Wade's got money stashed aside, ready to get low money when it comes out.
I'm that guy with the credit card meme. Like,
Wait until they make Dittos real.
dittos.
Yeah.
Oh, like the actual like can transform into anything.
I
Uh,
don't think we want to live in a Pokemon world. It's sick.
yeah, I thought that it was because the first time I saw it, it was like, oh, life-size Gardevoir, and I was like, it only showed standing pictures, so I thought it was gonna be like, you know,
A plush.
only
Just-
standing.
Yeah. Just a simple.
And then you
mold.
sent me the video of the guy taking it out of the box, and it's in the fetal position, and he moves the legs. I'm like, no, it has two separate opposable legs. No.
So is it, because I know this was the thing when they came, so they kind of recently, they released a special edition plush for Ho-Oh and Lugia for the, I believe, 20th or 25th anniversary of the games coming out.
What?
And the wings and the body had a wired, like, skeletal system. So I'm wondering if it's the same structure they use for the other plushes as well, that are the more large ones that you can move the limbs
That's what it looks
like
like.
that.
Because whenever he
Okay.
moved the legs, they stayed where he moved them. So they have to have.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I just feel bad for the people who
I feel
really
bad
do
for the
think that
doll.
some of these-
I feel bad for the doll.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you are genuinely a God of War fan and then all this stuff comes out, like, how do you defend that?
Jericho's got experience because
Yeah,
of Typhlosion.
that's true. Yeah.
It sucks. It sucks when you get picked on for it, and it's like, this is the first Pokemon I ever chose. I don't know what you want me to do. It's my favorite.
Oh no. I thought
That's
same
why.
thing.
Huh?
Laptop's freezing. I'm sure it's fine.
The what is freezing? Don't say something's freezing and then say it's fine.
Laptop. It's fine.
Oh,
It's fine.
yeah, we're moving.
It's
It's recording.
All
All right, back to the show.
But yeah, you should have
Yeah.
picked a different Pokemon. I don't know. To tell you.
My favorite Pokemon are pretty safe. Mine are freaking Arcanine, it just big puppy. Just big puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Jolteon is like little electric spiky fox.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a
So
dog
far,
or a
two
cat.
furries go on.
You can always find.
Not anthropomorphic yet. I don't think. I've checked. Not that I have checked.
I've done my research. Wade says.
And then my third is oh, my mind just left me. Larvitar evolves into Pupitar, evolves into Tyranitar. Yeah. And that's, I mean, obvious why I like Tyranitar. And those are pretty much my favorite ones.
Mm.
And then everyone loves
Okay.
Pikachu because Pikachu's the mascot.
Pikachu wasn't supposed to be the mascot. It was supposed to be what? Clefairy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Clefairy could never.
it could have.
I mean, Clefairy's,
In a different alternate universe.
yeah, Clefairy's okay, but like, why? Like,
I honestly don't care. I
No,
don't
I
care
don't
for
care
Clefairy.
It's
Well,
just-
if I'm not mistaken, the creator's favorite Pokemon is Psyduck.
Psyduck?
Yeah, or either the creator or someone high up in Pokemon, their favorite Pokemon is Psyduck.
I can see it. Psyduck's pretty cool.
Huh?
Psyduck's what? What?
The same Psyduck that we know?
I think it's pretty cool.
Do we know two different Psyducks?
I think Psyduck's pretty cool.
Okay.
He's a little dumb, but you know you love him.
Maybe that's why he had so much screen time in the anime.
Yeah. What I don't understand is these Pokemon card collectors ruining it for everyone. Correction.
Yeah,
Collectors are fine. It's the scalpers that everyone's hating right now.
The scalpers and the freaking YouTubers like Logan Paul that made it explode in the first
Yeah.
place.
First off, it was like now, if you haven't noticed, if you go to like the Pokemon sections of like Walmart, Target, it's like non-existent. Because I didn't confirm this, but I read somewhere where I think Target's a big one where they're stopping like getting Pokemon cards completely. Like they won't order it. They refuse to order it because people keep fighting for it.
Is that still? Because I heard something about that during the pandemic,
Yeah.
but not recently. I haven't been
This
to
is
Target,
recently. I went to a card shop like a couple weeks ago, and I overheard the guy that works at the card shop talk to a guy that was buying. He was like, "Yeah, if you want your Pokemon cards, you better get them now because there's gonna be a Pokemon drought coming here real soon."
though. No, not a Pokemon drought.
Yeah, so people are refusing to buy stocks of Pokemon cards because scalpers who wait in line and just grab as many boxes as they can to resell it, upsell it online. And it's ruining the game, and it's ruining just people collecting.
I have noticed that last time I was at Walmart, there wasn't any like.
There hasn't been any Pokemon cards at Walmart for like months.
Yeah,
So
or at least at our particular Walmart.
yeah. And Target is refusing to. Target also has a limit. They say like you can only get like 2 boxes at once per customer or whatever.
Yeah.
But they don't really enforce it, especially when everyone's grabbing cards full of them.
I was gonna say that's good. Another thing I've seen, not with Pokemon cards, but I think it might have been with graphics cards or something like that.
Mhm.
Whenever people were trying to scalp graphics cards, if you bought them in person, you could pay regular price, and they would open up the box in front of you. Did we talk about this before? I feel
No.
like we talked about this.
No.
Okay. Yeah, when you buy it at regular MSRP, they would open the box in front of you and then give it to you. Or, like they would mark the box somehow.
Mm.
Because, if you're actually buying it to use it, you
Yeah.
don't care that much about it.
Yeah.
You're actually going to use it. If you wanted to buy it unopened, they charged you like $200 more or something like that. They were charging,
As they should.
people who were going to scalp it more money because they wanted it unopened.
Yeah.
I think they should do that.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Just the
Because
boxes
people who are
themselves.
going to open the cards
Don't
don't have a problem
yeah.
with them being opened or with the packages being marked or
Yeah.
whatever. The people who are going to scalp them, or if you want to, like, if you are collecting them,
Mhm.
then you're going to pay the extra price to have it intact.
I think it's
If you're going to have
that's a great
the
idea.
whole box graded or something.
Yeah, that's a great idea. It's just the thing is, you're asking a lot for these associates, these minimum wage earning associates to do
they don't
more.
have to.
Yeah,
Like, I'll open the packs there on the spot if I have to.
yeah,
Like, they don't have to do anything except watch me.
yeah. But no, I've seen the videos of like when like I think it was Sam's Club who brought like a whole pallet out of Pokemon cards. And it's like all wrapped, and there's like a line of scalpers waiting for it.
Oh,
As
yeah.
soon as the associate brought it out, they just attack and grab as many as they can. And I'm like, if I was that worker, yeah, I wouldn't have done anything because I'm like, I'm not get paid enough for this.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
They should carry tasers.
Tasers,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Because like, what?
Just for Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just for Pokemon cards. I'm like, dude, chill. You're gonna get like $30 more online for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't see why people are this crazy for Pokemon cards. Like, I get collecting it, but to go out of your way to wait in line for 5 hours and ruin it for everyone like that, I don't know. Maybe I just don't care.
It's a wild world.
There's some scared people out here.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, I'm not gonna die over Pokemon cards, okay?
Yeah.
I can wait. But like, I just wanted to play the game. Like, I'll collect them, but I like to play the game. That's why Pokemon Pocket, perfect. I don't have to touch them. I don't have to go see anyone. I'm just, yo, Pokemon Regionals is gonna be crazy with all these stuff coming out.
Oh, with the
So with the
having new-
VGC, the TCG, the Pokemon Go, now they got Pokemon Pocket, and then they got the Champions coming. Regionals is gonna be
Don't let me
crazy.
start.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we should save that for.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Samson. Samson, it's your fault. You should have not gotten the stomach
You
virus.
shouldn't have got sick.
Yeah, could have
Samson.
been on here.
Come on, man. What's the? You knew we were going to talk about Pokemon.
All right.
Why'd you go and have explosive diarrhea?
All right, let's not air his business out here.
That's crazy.
I'm allowed to say that because I had it before. So it gives me the right to call him out.
Still don't want to talk about it.
We're straight. We're straight. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back. Let's.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna ask, Jericho, what you have? What have you been doing? Got anything? Got any new information for us, or anything that you want to talk about?
Hey, I'm here to answer questions about the topics.
He's tech support right
I
now.
like-
It's just
Going honest truth, kind of boring, which is how I like it. It's nice and quiet.
Oh
I
yeah,
do my thing.
all right.
just
Stay
chill.
quiet. And I show up when I show up.
You're just Thanos after the snap.
Yeah, man.
All right. So
That's cool.
let's talk about something recently. Have you guys seen the latest Minecraft trailer? The Minecraft
Unfortunately,
movie.
Yes.
I actually haven't seen the whole new trailer. I saw the part where, spoiler alert if you wanted to go into this movie blind, I saw the part where like Jason Momoa was in the ring with like a chicken and then a baby zombie
yeah,
jumped on
yeah.
the chicken. That's all I saw of it though.
So, listen, it's probably gonna be a bad movie,
It's definitely going to be a bad movie.
but I'm still gonna go watch
He
it. It looks
said
fun.
probably.
It looks fun. Okay. It's
He said probably.
it's
Yeah.
it's gonna be a bad movie, but it looks fun, and I'm gonna go watch it because it looks fun. All right, Jack Black looks like he's having a great time shooting it, and that's all that matters.
Jack Black has a great time with anything.
Yeah, I'll watch it only for Jack Black.
Which I feel bad because I like Jack Black, and he's always down to do anything,
Mhm.
and he's like cool guy and everything, and it's even better that he's getting paid. He's like, yeah, I get to have fun and crazy do crazy things, and I get paid for it. This is my job. But the things that he's either signing up for or that people are signing him up for are just trash. Just trash movies. And I was really hoping.
Hey, Dear Santa wasn't bad.
I haven't seen that. But that was also.
That's a Christmas movie.
Well, yeah, but that was like an indie movie, wasn't it? I'm talking about his like AAA movies.
Yeah.
Not AAA movie. Hollywood. Big blockbuster movies. That's what it is. Because Borderlands. I was really wanting Borderlands to be awesome. I love Borderlands. Me and my cousin grew up on Borderlands. We would play Borderlands in this very room.
Yeah.
Until my mom, we knew it was time to stop playing because we would hear mom upstairs get up and get in the shower, which meant it was 7:00 in the morning. And we had started playing at like 8 p.m.
Nice. That's beautiful. That's
So
beautiful times.
I really wanted the Borderlands movie to be something great.
See, I've
never seen it, but I've heard very bad things about it.
Nah, I don't trust movies where they have like a bunch of like A-list celebrities. Because Kevin Hart was in that movie too, wasn't he?
That's yeah.
And there was like
and
Bobby Lee was in it.
A woman that I can't think of her name right now.
Yeah,
Jamie Lee Curtis.
See, now big movie productions now, I feel like they're like, all right, let's get these A-list celebrities in, and just because they have a lot of fans, people are gonna watch it because of them, regardless if the movie's good or not. That's why I don't trust big titles anymore.
Mario was kind of the exception to that, but even still, it was like very basic. Like they just. For the Mario movie, I liked it. I enjoyed it. And it was a kid's movie, but, you know, I felt like I'm an adult and I also enjoyed it. It was very basic, generic movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was bottom of the barrel. It was a C- movie or whatever.
They played it safe.
But it was star-studded.
Yeah.
Even when it didn't need to be freaking Chris Pratt.
Yeah. And now we got Shrek
Here we go.
coming.
What?
Now that we got Shrek, the new Shrek, we might have to bully them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bully them again. I will say the Sonic series, even though I haven't seen 3, the Sonic series is awesome.
Yeah.
Like I've seen 1 and 2, and I love them.
I still need to watch 3. But yeah, Shrek. What'd they do to my man Shrek?
Yeah, Jericho. What'd they do to Shrek?
They put a filter on him.
I thought that was fake whenever that started coming around.
I thought it too.
Yeah.
I thought it too, and then I saw the trailer. I'm like, what?
You know what it looks like now?
What?
The animation looks like, because it's DreamWorks, right?
Yeah.
The animation looks like Minions.
The animation looks like Disney.
Like it looks like, well, to me it looked like the Minions, and what else? It just looked like newer kid friendly animation.
But here's the thing. You had Shrek 1, you had Shrek 2, 3, 4, and then you got that the Puss in Boots movie. All within
That's true. Yeah.
all within the same art style. How are you gonna switch it up at 5?
Puss in Boots was last year? Was it last year or 2023?
2 years ago, I think, maybe.
Okay, yeah. Shrek wasn't in Puss in Boots though.
But it was
still the same studio, same art style.
Yeah.
I feel like they're trying to push Shrek into kid territory.
No.
And maybe that's why it looks too much like. You know what they're doing? They brain rotted Shrek.
No.
They're giving them that Skibbity Ohio riz.
Stop. Watch it. I don't like it. Bring old Shrek back.
No cap on God, I'm probably gonna
Stop. I will turn this podcast off right now. I swear to God.
It's like he's trying to speak to us.
I know he's speaking. I just know it. I will not have any of that talk here. Okay. If I want that talk, I'll bring Thrash in here.
True.
Thrash still hasn't been on this pod. I don't think he listens to it because what was it? I literally in the title for the last 2 episodes ago, I literally said putting Thrash on blast. I still don't think he listens to it.
Oh, you got rivals to grind.
Yeah. No, we should have him on an episode and talk about
Brain rot.
right. Well, yeah, brain rot and rivals. His episode's just gonna be an intervention.
That's toxic.
Thrash, this is actually tricked you as a trap. This is actually therapy.
Nah, I do like some of the things, even though Sylvester showed me some of the things that Thrash sent him on, like, was it Instagram or TikTok or both?
Instagram.
And it's just the most mind-numbing.
It's literally
stuff ever.
Just like stuff like this here.
I mean,
he did it again. So it's a picture.
Just a
I wonder
picture.
why I dip off social media.
Therapist, Goose America isn't going to hurt you. Goose America, and it shows. It shows. This is pretty funny actually. It's North America on the map, just turned sideways, so that
it looks like a goose.
South America is the head and the bill. Oh, God. And Alaska is the feet.
Yeah. Thrash
Y'all
says
laughing isn't helping the case.
Yeah.
No, that one's good. There were a couple other ones where I was just like, my palm couldn't hit my face hard enough.
Like
Every decision in your life has led you to this picture now, and it's just bionicle. Yeah, see, like that doesn't...
stuff like that, and I'm just like, Thrash, I don't care for this.
He finds the memes that are funny to 3 people and then and sends them to you.
We put Thrash with blasting it. No, Thrash, I love you, but your comedy doesn't hit the same with me. I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to ask him about his movie idea when he comes on too.
His escalator or whatever. What was it?
It's like a road, but for people, and it's instead of a road, it's a conveyor belt, like a treadmill. And some people walk fast and some people walk slow.
What this man did to y'all, that y'all just playing into his existence right now.
No, see,
Listen, this is why he needs to be on here so he can defend himself.
I don't think I'm making fun of him. I'm making fun of his ideas, but I think that he has his brain like comes up with the most entertaining like content stuff. Like just no, we'll save it. I'll save
call
it.
him. I'll call him.
No,
right
this
now.
is Jericho's episode. How you doing, Jericho?
Anyways, Jericho.
I'm afraid to have an opinion. Y'all go come back the next episode. I'm not even like, man, Jericho upsets me so much. How dare he not be here live? That's crazy.
Because he's so
And he's
opinionated.
married. A nerve.
No, I like some of the the stuff that he says.
Do you?
I think it's hilariously bad sometimes, but I enjoy it.
Hey, Thrash.
I'm not shitting on him.
You need to listen to the podcast so you can defend yourself.
Also, I was gonna say we haven't talked about Jericho this episode.
Yeah, Jericho. Stop being shy. Talk about yourself.
I'm not being shy. I literally have no life update. I changed what I'm eating. I exercise more now. That's it.
Can you give
I
us
keep my life as little drama as possible.
can we talk about your scripts?
Well, I guess we have to
Depending
now.
on which ones.
Whichever you're comfortable sharing.
The one with the one that has me and Sylvester going on vacation and meeting a Gardevoir and
Stop.
and a
Watch it.
punny.
Watch it.
No, that doesn't exist.
Yet.
Stop. You
That
write your own
doesn't exist. That
fanfic.
will never
Wade.
exist.
You write your own fanfic, okay? Just keep
You
me
got
out of it.
Microsoft Word or Google Docs. You could do that yourself.
Out here.
Hell, I got freaking notes on my phone.
I don't want to be in your fantasy world.
Yeah, please don't include me in that.
Wade's fanfic is him with a Pokemon harem. He's got
I'm sure
Vaporeon. He's got Gardevoir.
I'm sure someone's already
That's
done it.
silly.
He's got Low Bunny.
I would
It's just Pokemon
never
Harem.
do that.
As soon as the episode ends, he's gonna run to his room and go on his computer and immediately delete like 17 files he has on his desktop.
He goes to his room, starts deleting all the scripts he had. Well, this is a bad
He takes
idea.
a fire axe to his hard drive.
He's writing notes. He's writing notes as we speak.
Take his phone.
Stop it.
Take his phone.
Stop it.
What? What are you talking about?
Pokemon. Stop. We're giving him ideas. Stop it. Stop talking. Oh, Jesus.
Typhlosion.
Stop.
I definitely didn't open up
The
a.
The only thing I'll say is that I almost have a season of one of them written in totality.
Oh, awesome.
So I'm maybe like 4 or 5 episodes away, and then just some last minute editing touches on the back half of the season. And then I have sporadic episodes throughout. But other than that, that's how
So-
that's going.
What are your
Um,
plans for it? What are you gonna do with it?
The goal would be, what I would love to do is have at least 2 seasons done before I even hire an artist, because unfortunately I'll have to do that because I can't draw.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll have to take the scripts and put them into manga format, because I don't think I can get it mocked up and animated. That costs way too much money.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe putting it in a manga format and posting on, like, I think Webtoons is a popular website.
Yeah.
Something along those lines is probably what I would do. But I want to have a lot of backlog because, you know, life happens. Who knows if we get pregnant over here, or if I get a new job, whatever. I want to make sure I have enough work that if I hire somebody on, especially in the space of the creative arts, that they have a consistent revenue coming in.
Yeah.
So I would love to have at least 2 seasons completely done, finished editing, rewriting, all of that, just so when I present it to an artist, I can say, hey, here's guaranteed at least a year, maybe 2 years worth of work, depending on how much they charge.
Mm-hmm.
So I have that.
Cool beans. Yeah,
go
that's
back
what I
and
was
forth
gonna.
with fantasy novel. So
That's what I was gonna ask you, if you would go like manga format or like
it would have to be
novel.
manga. Manga would probably be cheapest. Route.
yeah, for the first project I described, manga's gonna be the best. Just because even with that project alone, because of the subject matter, I wouldn't make money off of it really. It's purely a passion project, and for the sake of saying I did that.
Yeah.
In best case scenario, maybe I don't desire a following. I don't care if people don't know who I am. Like, I really don't. I just want people, at the bare minimum when it comes out, to be like, this is really good. I like this, and I'll share this. That's fine.
Are you
Like I
gonna,
said, it's probably not going to make money.
are you gonna have
What are
a
you saying,
pen
Wade?
name, or are you gonna have your name on there?
It would be a pen name for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care for fame. I don't need it. So that's like the passion project, and that one I want to get done. Like, in my mind, I know what I want to do with the ending. The ending's done. It's just a matter of building the blocks to get to. Basically, I'm at the middle ground of the pyramid. I know what the top looks like. I'm just building the foundation a little more before I start building up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fantasy novel started that. Waze has been begging me for a D&D campaign and for his little fanfic he has going on.
Yeah.
I have ideas. I have solid plans, but obviously with the D&D campaign, you really can't just write out the entire thing and go, here you go, because then that robs the collaborative storytelling aspect of D&D, which I think is the best part of D&D.
Yeah. D
And
and
I
D
don't
has
want
to
to
be
rob
like
that from our group especially.
a basic story, like a basic outline of a story, because then it
Mhm.
like branches off to however the people and their characters like their decisions.
How they interact with the environment and the people around them, and what their mind's eye sees as we go across the story and things of that nature. Absolutely.
It's basically like
so, I mean,
writing a
heck-
choose your own adventure, but without knowing the outcome. Well, with knowing
Exactly.
coming up with the outcome as it happens.
Right. because I could eat. I mean, I'm not trying to brag by no means, but I could give you a foundation of a D&D campaign within 30 minutes. And then from then on, it's just, I'm just going to build, I'm going to put tracks down as you guys engage in the environment. And then I'll put them up far enough ahead, so to speak, as the train's moving, the story's going. If you guys decide, you know what? I don't like Bill the Butcher. I'm going to stab him with my sword. All right, take that railroad track piece off, put another one down, and you can play around with that. Because I've seen a lot of situations where, staying on the topic of D&D, for example, where DMs will say, okay, my party is a bunch of hooligans who like to pick on NPCs. Okay, well, now I'm going to have this NPC over here in this thing who is kind of irrelevant. When they pick on him, he's going to play into the future and be a villain or a potential assassin that poisons one of their party members. Now they have an entire story arc where they have to heal that sickness from the party member. So that's the kind of thing I want to interact, especially with our group, because we do have so many creative minds in our friend group. I think it'd be really cool, but obviously our struggle is the lack of time
management,
lack of
distance,
coordination upon schedules, just because we all have so many things going on in our lives. But it's definitely something that I've considered, and when the time comes that we all come to a place and say, hey, we want to do this, we have plenty of opportunities and plenty of stories we could explore. So it's just a matter of when.
Yeah.
Cool beans. I will say it had nothing to do with the D&D, but I did start laughing after you said pen name, because I immediately thought, like, yeah, pen name, you don't need fame and anonymity. And then I'm like, but we're on a podcast and we're gonna gas up our friends, so immediately you're gonna be
Yep. Shadow 213 is definitely Jericho. We know
definitely
him.
not Jericho.
Definitely not Jericho.
But you should really check out this manga.
Yeah.
Well, and the reality is I'm already out there. Like, my face is around. Like, I'm not gonna hide what's already there.
Yeah.
But obviously, in the future I'll be on and be there in person for episodes. I'm just not gonna promote it myself. I have no reason to.
Yeah.
But I also don't think, and being realistic, I don't think I'm gonna get to a degree of any kind of notoriety to where I'm gonna be stopped at a grocery store because people recognize me.
Yeah.
So it's no different than like for example, if you take a Troy Baker, how many people know what Troy Baker looks like as opposed to what he sounds like, because he's known for his voice work? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of that thing where it's like, if people know your work and know it well, they'll recognize you. But how often is that going to happen, especially if you're not like within a small town environment? Does that make sense?
Yeah. And then you get on Book Talk and then you blow up and
No,
but I know what you mean.
We'll let it be. We'll see what happens in life.
Yeah, man. Big things coming. And it's March. So we're already 3 months in this new year.
Yeah,
and
see, you say already, but I'm like, it's about time. No, I'm not like it's about time. I feel, because I hear people say like time's flying already.
Yeah.
And I'm like, for me, and I don't know why, I think maybe because it's winter and we don't really do anything in the winter. The first quarter of the year always goes by slower than the rest of the year.
Yeah.
To me. Because there were times in both January and February where I was like, so January is almost over, right? And then it's like, oh no, it's not even halfway over yet. I think another part of it too was there were things like that I was anticipating in especially January when Godzilla hit Fortnite.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, Godzilla's at Fortnite. And then there were a lot of times when I'm like, is it the 17th yet? Is it the 17th yet? And it's like, not. So for me, it felt like forever for even the 17th of January to show up. And then I'm like, once it got there, then I was like, oh no, I only have a couple days left or whatever. I'm like, no, I still got a lot of time left. And then in February, I remember thinking like, oh, the end of February is coming up. Like something started in March. So like that should be soon, right? And then I looked and it was like only the 20th of February or whatever.
Yeah,
And
I
I was like,
think-
oh, there's still like a couple weeks left.
I think the first couple months of the year is always slow, and then once it hits like May, that's when things start speeding up. Cause I got stuff. June, I'm already booked. I got so much stuff happening in June: birthdays, parties,
Yeah.
vacation,
And you're just
then
outside more.
yeah, and then it gets to the holidays, and it's just zoop.
Yeah,
So
but not this year. Be present, be in the moment. Well, that's a goal for me.
another year older. Time goes fast, man. You ever listen to a song and it just brings back a core memory?
Yes,
Give me an example.
but not at this
Example?
moment.
Okay.
What's a song that you hear and you go, dang, I remember when I was in the Sheets parking lot at 2 a.m.
I don't know when this song came out, but "Out of My System" by Bow Wow and T-Pain. Even though I wasn't going through a breakup or anything, I would play that song every time I would get on the bus going to school, and I would have my head against the window, acting like my life's so dramatic.
Yeah.
I'll play that song, especially it hits even harder if it's raining out or like it's morning fog,
Oh,
and like
yeah.
the windows look at the little mildew on it. I'll just be sitting there like, I'm looking out the window like, damn, trying to get this situation at that end. You still run through my mind when I'm knowing that I shouldn't be. I'm just out here just, man, my life sucks. She left me. Even though I wasn't in a relationship or anything. That was middle school. I was like 7th grade.
The stuff.
All I hear is like the beginning stages of anxiety.
Maybe.
He's out here adopting problems that didn't exist in his own life.
You're like,
Wait, and then
this song sounds so sad. I want to be sad. I'm gonna manufacture my sad life.
on the good days, I'll be listening to. Oh man, I can't even. Can I say this? I would listen to R. Kelly. I'm a Flirt on the way to school. If it was a nice day out, I'll put that on and I'll just be like walking to
That
school.
explains so much about you.
I'm a flirt. I'm a flirt. Y'all got songs like that? Just me? Okay.
No, no.
I'm trying to think, honestly.
My nostalgia comes from more like sounds or smells. I get nostalgic with smells. I can't think of any right now. But because I'll smell like a
Smells.
I just smell.
I heard smell, and all I thought of like is him in the bathroom, and he's like, "Ah, yeah, middle school science class."
Jeez.
This takes me back to the one time I was running down the halls of my high school trying to make it to the bathroom one time. And then someone
Again, early stages. That was the early signs of your stomach problems.
but no, for like music, not a specific song, but some notes. And I mean, and this is music theory also, but some notes or chord progressions or even like sounds of synthesizers or something like that will give me nostalgia. Even for like, I heard one of the YouTubers that I kind of used to watch, I haven't watched him in a while, but his outro music was kind of like, I don't know, like EDM style, like early 2000s EDM style music. And whenever it plays out, it just like tickles something in my brain where it's like, I've heard this before. And it like signals an emotional response in me, even though I have never heard that song before. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only time I hear that song is on his stuff. It's not a song that I heard when I was younger. It's reminiscent of a song that I heard when I was younger. So it elicits the same emotional responses in me.
It's a beautiful poem.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Is there a song that you guys have that is just like on the ban list from now on? As if you listen to it, you used to listen to it, and then something happened, you go, nope, no more. So anytime you hear it, you have to skip it.
Oh, something that we
Pass.
We pass.
I'm passing.
You're
I'm
passing.
I'm not gonna speak on this.
No,
What's the problem?
Pass.
I don't have. I mean, there's some songs that I like.
I have my reasons.
Some songs that I listen to at like early in my life where I'm like, I'm either not into that music anymore or the lyrics don't resonate with me
Drake.
like they did. So I'm just like,
That makes sense, yeah.
I don't want to hear it anymore. Not like I can't listen to it anymore, but just like I don't want to listen to it right now.
I feel like that's a lot of like Drake fans.
No,
A lot of people that stop
Yeah.
that stop listening to Drake is because he hasn't evolved.
Oh yeah.
He still
Mhm.
raps and sings about the same stuff. And
Yeah.
that's why
I would
it's
say because he lost the beef, but yeah, that works too.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Kendrick is gonna be on tour in Toronto near Father's Day. Checkmate.
Yeah.
That man is
Checkmate was last year. What you mean checkmate now?
Anything you want to say about the Super Bowl performance?
Oh, wait a minute. He didn't say. What you got songs that are like that, Jericho?
Oh yeah.
Well, so my favorite part about the Super Bowl, one of my favorite parts, about the Super Bowl, totally not dodging. I think the only song that can come to mind is probably "Intentions" by Bieber and Quavo, only because of the year that was for me,
Mm-hmm.
and I had that song on a lot, like while I was driving for work. I don't really know why. And so now when I hear it, I'm like, nah, skip it, because that just wasn't a good year for me when I had that song on my rotation.
Mm-hmm.
So, but in terms of Super Bowl, I don't want to get too deep into that because that's a whole different topic of discussion. But there is so much imagery in that, to the point where you don't have to, obviously, but you got to watch it more than once if you want to get most or even a fraction of what he was saying
Yeah.
during that performance. I won't get too deep. I'll just say my favorite part was when he was doing, it was either Humble or DNA. I don't remember which one. But obviously his entire dance crew is African American. And there's a part where they all bend down and basically show their backs to the crowd, and it makes the United States an American flag.
Yeah.
And I love the imagery of the United States being built off the backs of African Americans. Just in that shot alone.
Yeah.
And it's like, Kendrick's an artist.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was, or even when
Visionary.
when he switches his flow and goes into, I don't know how to describe it. When he's doing Euphoria
Yeah.
and he's walking down the street, and it's after Sam's like, hey, tighten up, and he goes into Euphoria, and then the crowd, the lights say wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just because it's, oh man, he's
Yeah.
playing the American game, and they're like, you got to tighten up, give us the more calm down, less of
He brings out
the violent
yeah.
African American that we're used to in our culture and in our country, because it's such a problem. And then he goes into Euphoria, and it's like wrong way, and then he's like, scorekeeper, deduct 1 life, and it's just like it's crazy.
We gotta get
Yeah.
AGU and Samson, and mean way we just leave. You guys could. I want to hear all you guys to get your thoughts on that, because I was tripping.
We're not getting anything done in one episode. Let's be clear.
But,
I don't
It'll
know.
be them two roasting me for not being black enough. That's what's gonna happen. That whole episode.
Going back on the Kendrick and Drake beef, I never liked Drake
yeah.
to begin with. I mean, the only thing that I remember is just like, you only call me on my cell phone.
I never took him as a serious rapper. He was
And
always a pop artist. to me.
yeah,
He's a culture vulture for sure.
I just never thought any of his stuff was good. Even the little amount that I heard of it, I just didn't like it.
You know,
Kendrick, I heard little bits and pieces of Kendrick before, but like whenever he did the soundtrack for Black Panther,
Mhm.
I was like, oh, this is good.
yeah.
Like, I don't really know what Kendrick does before this, but the stuff on the Black Panther soundtrack is awesome. And I think on the way down to visit you guys, me and Samson had his music on, and there was a song that Kendrick was on that I really liked. And I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been like Dr. Dre and Kendrick and somebody else.
Yeah, there's a lot to that.
And the theme of the song was like Kendrick being in a sea surrounded by sharks. And the whole song just sounds like I told Samson, I'm like, it sounds like a Disney villain song.
Yeah.
Like the villain talking to the main character. Because the chorus, and you guys might get it,
I'll have to look it up
if you know the chorus, but it's like
I've only listened to Kendrick's more recent
I think it
stuff.
says like, where you from, where you from, where you from, where you from, and then it says the N-word that I'm not gonna say.
No, go ahead, say it.
No.
Wait, what's wrong with nincompoop?
Where you from, where you from, where you from, nincompoop.
Yeah.
I
So
hated
the
that.
first thing I thought of with Kendrick and Dre, that's the recipe, but I don't know if that's what you're thinking of.
What is it?
So with Kendrick and Dre, the first one that came to mind was the recipe, but that's like 2012. I don't know if that's what you're thinking of.
Maybe it wasn't
I don't know.
Dre.
Somebody, we'll look it up later. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I just typed in Kendrick, Dre, Deep Water.
Deep Water. That sounds
Deep
right.
Water.
Talking about sharks. But yeah,
That's what it is.
he's
It's
gonna
Deep
look up
Water.
that song. And
Okay.
anything else you want to plug, Jericho? We'll wrap
And
it
I
up
don't
here.
think that Kendrick is in that. Hold on a minute. I have to see.
All right.
Who,
Wade's
I
gonna.
don't want to be.
Wade's
Wade's
gonna.
gotta defend.
No.
Gotta defend. I have my
Wade
friends.
might
It's
have
okay.
accidentally pulled a racism, so we'll just
Don't end it yet. I have to see.
Well, it may have been one of those things where he was in the song, but maybe not credited. Who knows?
Deep Water. Okay. Kendrick Lamar, Anderson, Peak, and Justice. Okay. Woof. He was.
All right.
Wade's
Yeah,
like, oh, good. They won't break down my doors later.
we gonna wrap it up there. Anything you want to plug, Dub?
No, it's just thanks for having me. It's good to be able to pop in every now and again.
Yeah, I always forget that we can do remote stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should.
We're getting good at it.
Yeah, we're getting good at it. But
He said, you know, maybe you don't have to drive 3 hours just to be here.
yeah. But yeah. Anything you want to plug, Wade?
Not at this moment. No.
All right. We're gonna go play Rock Band. Jericho's gonna finish his scripts and like, rate, subscribe, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, any other socials I don't want to make.
Check out the Discord.
Check out the Discord. Thank you, Wiz.
Yeah, somebody play chess with Wiz.
Somebody, yeah.
Yes.
Someone join Discord to play chess with Wiz.
Here's a call to action. Anyone who thinks that they're hot shit at chess, play Wiz.
Hey,
'Cause I
Wiz
don't
thinks
know
he's
how to
better
play
than
that.
you. He's the best at chess ever. He thinks no one can ever beat him. And
He plays every Sunday. He has
Yeah.
a routine. He goes to church. He gets a bagel and coffee, which I don't know how he still affords it. And then he plays chess. And he's just waiting. He is that old dude at the park. You ever watch the Disney short in the beginning of, I think it's Bug's Life?
Yeah.
There's that old dude in the park
Yeah.
with a big nose, and he's just chilling, waiting for someone to come. That's Wiz. He's in the Discord server right now, waiting for you to challenge him. And he's posted up with his glasses on the end of his nose.
if you think you beat him, join our Discord. He's waiting for you menacingly. And yeah, we're gonna wrap up there. Wade and I are gonna play Rock Band. Jericho's gonna finish the script. We out. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace.